guys, welcome to the vlog. It's Christmas morning and my mom is about to start prepping dinner, so I'm gonna show you guys everything we bought at the Asian market. So first I'm gonna start off with the drinks. We got these. They're strawberry drinks. It's not milk. I'm not sure what it is exactly. But my mom's gonna try and make that viral drink that's been on TikTok where you put the strawberry milk and then you put fruit in it. So she has blueberries, strawberries, peaches. Alright, so now for the seasoning and stuff, she got rice vinegar, minced ginger, sesame seeds, mirin, and then this isn't for seasoning, but it's just the coconut shell for the drink. Then we got some gochujang, and then we got the powder one, but we don't know how to say it. It's just red pepper powder. We got some lump candy. This is the stuff that we used last year for the pho, and it was really good. Then we have some potato starch. I don't know what we're about to do with this, but it's kelp nuts. I don't know. Then we got these noodles for the dish that I like to make. They're sweet potato noodles. For the vegetables, we got mushrooms. We got some carrots. I don't know what this is for. She has some cucumbers, y'all. These are for the kimchi cucumber thing that she's gonna make. And then we got some Brussels sprouts. This is like the banchan, like the Korean side. Then for meat, she got pork belly, some sliced beef for the bulgogi, and then some chicken wings. And the last thing she got is some, what are these called? Asian peppers? Asian pears is what I meant to say. These are Asian pears. And then we got some desserts. So we got this Swiss roll. It's cookies and cream. And then we got this strawberry one. I'll put it back in the refrigerator. And then we also got some ice cream. I'll show you guys. It's in the freezer.
Then how do I have this? I don't care cheap with my chip with you.
This is what it looks like. It's peach flavored ice cream. Okay guys, it's 12 o'clock and we're about to get started. So my mom is about to make the Korean chicken wings, and these are all the seasonings she has. So white pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, soy sauce, this is just olive oil, sesame oil, this is sazon, this is honey, MSG, this is garlic paste. It's the same thing. This just says mince. And this is ginger paste. And then we have some flour and cornstarch.
Okay, so we've already washed and cleaned our chicken wings, and we patted them dry. We have about probably about 5 pounds of chicken here. So the first thing we're gonna do is oil them. Just a little bit of spring oil. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dump all the ingredients in so I can mix them one time because I don't have any cooking gloves today. I'm going to do the powders first. We've never measuring spoons here. So this is literally 1 teaspoon of that. For garlic powder, onion powder, that type of thing, I don't measure. I just go until I feel like I put enough in there. So that's garlic. The recipe didn't call for onion powder. Oh, damn. Give me that little bowl right there. This.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Okay. And then we're gonna do, I don't know if I've used this before, just a sprinkle of white pepper. Oh, we gotta rinse this chicken.
Oh my.
Okay, so we have about 5 pounds of chicken drumettes or party wings. They've been washed, drained, patted dry, and then I'm going to season them with just a little bit of olive oil. This olive oil I bought in Venice, so this won't be one that you can buy, but any oil that you like, avocado oil, whatever. Okay, so we got that. I have pre-measured our seasoning, so I have some 1 teaspoon of white powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, which the recipe did not call for onion powder, but I always use it. And then we have the red pepper powder here from the Asian market. And then I always just like to put a little bit of salt just for, you know, flavor. So I'm gonna dump all the seasonings in. Done. Some people like to add MSG to their food accent. I know a lot of Asian recipes call for it, so I'm just gonna sprinkle just a dash, not much. And then we are going to go in with our this is just white pepper, some minced garlic. It's a 2 teaspoons of that. I'm also gonna go in with some garlic paste. Never can really have too much garlic, I don't think. Same with this. I just give a little, you know, maybe that was maybe about a teaspoon. Okay, and then we are going to add 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, and then we'll mix it all together. And honey. I'm gonna add. Sorry, I forgot to say this.
Gochujang. Or however you say it.
Our 2 tablespoons of pre-measured honey. And I honestly do not measure when I make something like chicken wings. I don't ever feel like they could be over seasoned unless you go crazy with salt or pepper. So I'm just doing what I normally do.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. I'm gonna do 3 of these because I think I have a little bit more wings than the recipe asked for. And I'm realizing I left the rice vinegar, so let me grab that. And this is the one we got at the Asian market and yesterday. So it's a fresh bottle. Okay, and it just said a tablespoon of this as well, so I'm just gonna, you know, improvise. And I believe we have everything in there, so now we're just gonna mix it. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go in and stir these with my hand. I'll probably put the lid on the container and shake it really well. So here we go. Just want to make sure you get it really coated and the color of the chicken is even. Like if it's red, then it's red all over. If it's pink, sometimes you gotta take the chicken and scrape the bottom of the bowl to ensure you get everything up. You can see our minced garlic in there. And I will say, be careful with red pepper stirring it with your hands. You really need gloves because sometimes if it's a real spicy pepper, it can burn your hands. Like it can really burn you. But I don't feel like anything is tingling me today. Okay. Lid on this. I'm gonna just give it a little. Alright, so now we're on to the beef bulgogi. Here we have 300 milligrams. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was 300 something, I'm sorry, of thinly sliced beef that we got from the Asian market on yesterday. I've already kind of cleaned it. I know some people don't clean it, but I'm gonna clean meat. That's what we do. I got kind of caught up, so I already went ahead and made the marinade, which is soy sauce, mirin, white sugar, sesame seed oil. Sorry, mine is old. Sesame seed oil. And then we're going to put in some onions. We're going to put the marinade in this blender with, they said a quarter of an Asian pear. I'm doing a half because I actually like the sweetness of the pear, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. And then the last thing that I need to add to this is it said 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So I'll add that into. I don't have a food processor, so we use this
A blender.
a blender. Yeah, we use the blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the onion in here and the marinade. You can see the sugar in the bottom. And I did, because I like spice, I put a little bit, you can see the red pepper flakes. I put a little bit of the red pepper flakes in here that we got from the Asian market as well. And so, yep, I'm going to blend this. Once I blend it, I'll come back and let you guys see the consistency of it. Okay, so now I know the name of my blender. It's a Vitamix. So this is the marinade. I actually went in and put a little bit more pear because I wanted it to be like a little bit more like the texture of applesauce. I don't know if I achieved that, but that's what I did. So I'm going to pour it into the beef. And it's quite a bit of marinade. We won't use all of it. I think I made too much, but okay. We're going to pour it in there. And then I'm going to give it a good mix and put it in this container over here for it's late, but this is 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, I'll let it sit for 2 to 3 hours, and then when we cook it, I'll come back and let you guys know how it goes. But as you can see, it looks good. Yep. Okay, sorry, cleaning my hands. So I forgot to say, this is it. Put it in a container with a lid, and I'm gonna toss some fresh onions up in here. It said a yellow onion. I always cook with white onions, so I'm sorry. This is what I have, and we are going to we're going to put this in there, and it actually said to go ahead and pop your sesame seeds in here too. So I'm gonna pop some of those in here with the marinade, and then yeah, we'll let you know when we cook it how it goes. And also, they said that the plum is to tender the meat, so that was the point of putting the Asian pear in there. All right, so now we're gonna do the pork belly bites. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just talk you through the seasoning as I go. You guys know I'm not gonna measure. It's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do about 3 of those. 1 tablespoon of sesame seed oil. Estimate. And then we're gonna put a pinch of our chili powder. Use a smaller scoop for this. Okay. And then it was just a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder. Okay. And then we're gonna put 2 spoons of our paste. I think I'm gonna run out, so I'm gonna get the other bottle. Okay, so I'm gonna just do what I think is about 2 tablespoons of honey. And then we have to put a half a cup of, well, not a half a cup, how much sugar you put on there. I'm gonna do quite a bit. It's about a tablespoon, I guess. And same, we're gonna put this in a bowl, and we're gonna let this marinate for about 2 to 3 hours before we cook it.
Alright, y'all, so I have to cut off the ends of the Brussels sprout for the banchan.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make the cucumber kimchi. I've sliced 3 Persian cucumbers. I've let them sit in salt water. I'm sorry, not salt water. I've salted them and let them sit for about 20 minutes to ensure we got all the water out of the cucumbers. So now I'm just going to add the marinade. First up, we're going to have some minced garlic. Just about 2 scoops of that, not too much. Soy sauce. And again, not too much. Every time. Just a little bit of that. Okay. Sesame seed oil. And then we're going to put rice vinegar in here. Along with some thinly sliced onion. You can see I just cut it thinly. Toss some of those in there. Along with some matchstick carrots, and as many as you prefer. No right or wrong to that. Alright, then just a little bit of vinegar. Can't find my rice vinegar, so I'm just going to go in with white distilled vinegar. Okay? Give it a toss. And if you look at it and you feel like it's not red enough, like you might want it to be spicier, you can add more spice. This is one of those things where the longer it sits, the better it'll taste. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate until it's time for us to eat. Okay, so now we have our Brussels sprouts. We're making sprout banchan. We've cut off all the end pieces, the little straggly pieces, to make it look better. We blanched them in salt water for about 5 minutes. And so now we're just going to add our marinade. Real simple. Same ingredients we've been using. Minced garlic, not too much. More of our Korean red pepper. And on this, because Brussels sprouts can be kind of bland, I'm going to give it a little bit more so we'll have a kick. Okay? Lots of sesame seeds. Most people would have put those last, but it'll be okay. And then some matchstick carrots. We were pressed for time, so we just bought our carrots already cut at the grocery store. And then we're going to add some sesame seed oil. And then we're going to need some green onion. Again, about 2 spoons, but personal preference. If you like the red onion, add as much as you like. Okay, and then we're just going to give this a toss.
super long too. Right guys, it's my turn to make something. So I'm gonna be making Korean cream cheese garlic buns with Hawaiian buns. So this is cream cheese, guys, and then we added some I can't remember if it was evaporated or condensed milk, and now we have to put it into, we didn't have any pipers, so we just put it in Ziploc bags, and we have to put it in between the slits, and I can already tell it's gonna be hard. Okay guys, now we're gonna cover everything in this garlic butter. Alright y'all, so now it goes in the oven on 350 for 15 minutes. Okay, now we're making our drink. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys everything that my mom made. So first we have the Bonchon brain sprouts. Then we have
Pork belly,
rice.
chapati with glass noodles, and beef stir fry, beef bulgogi.
Then we have some chicken wings. We have some with sauce on them, and then we have some.
Wings, and then we have some fried Korean chicken wings, and then cucumber kimchi.
All right, and then over here We have some Korean, what do you even call this? It's just bread. And then we have this drink that we made. Last thing to try. 8 out of 10.